Hey folks, Dave here, and welcome back to the Witcher 3 Wild Hunt Hearts of Stone expansion pack. As you guys can see, I've been doing a bit of exploring. Explored an old chapel and found some wraiths and some new armor as well. It's not quite as good as my master-crafted wolf armor, but it's called New Moon armor, and it looks pretty awesome, so I'm going to roll with this for a while. Additionally, before I go talk to Olgierd and tell him that my task to entertain the dead brother is complete, I'm over here where I think, I was just checking, that rune crafter is. Where is it? Here we go. Runewright. That's the word I was looking for. He should be just over here.
Stranger, greetings. Might you be interested in a moment's chat?
And to stay on track, I'm going to stick to the main quest and just talk to our Runewright.
Greetings.
Greetings, and praise the world in its never-ending creation.
Don't take this the wrong way, but honestly, world doesn't deserve much praise.
Nordlings. Disagreeable always. Faces crinkled, soured, ready to quibble to death even a simple greeting. Aha! But my tongue now has soured, while you for trade have come. Sadly, I can forge for you nothing. My belongings, tools inclusive, all lost.
You a craftsman or a mage?
Your tongue has no word to fit my trade. A scholar and artisan I am. Part craftsman, part mage. Gematria, runecraft, familiar to you are these words?
No. Runecraft seems pretty self-explanatory, though.
True, though my craft further ventures. Runes and glyphs I first make, then arrange into powerful magic words. Great practical applications as my art. For rune stones properly forged in a sword set so as to form a magic word, the blade more power grant than rune stones set haphazardly. Such words, too, can of glyphs be made and set in armor.
That sounds interesting. I'm always up for more powerful and more awesome looking swords.
Listen, folks sometimes hire me to solve their problems. Even retrieved a missing item or two in my time.
For me, this you cannot do. I sailed upon a great ship. It sank and my instruments took to the sea's dark depths.
Buying replacements not an option?
Of my own design they were, specially forged. A fortune it cost to make them. And all the coin that with me I had brought lies now in the murky abyss with my instruments.
Seems your skills could be useful to me. Given that, I'd be happy to help you out. What do you say I get you the coin you need? Could pay me back in runes and glyphs.
Is it certain, your offer? A great sum I require.
No, my gold!
Tools of great expense I need to make even the simplest glyph. I make no mention of the more advanced or master-crafted.
Rest easy. Got a feeling this'll be a good investment.
5,000 gold. Let's think it over a bit further.
Way you talk about your art sound more like a man of faith than scholarship.
Faith and scholarship for you lie in conflict. Yet in my land, holy men are scholars. Wisdom, their source of esteem.
The Ophiri believe in any gods?
From region to region this varies. Raised I was to believe in one god, the world. Symbols are God's speech. To study his words is to draw nearer to him.
Symbols, meaning runes and glyphs.
Mere signs are these, an attempt by men imperfect to describe the world. Yet a magic to them there is, and from God all magic issues. When runes I create, when into words I arrange them, this is prayer. And when into swords I enchant them, that is my benediction.
Can't help but wonder what brings you to our lands.
A simple thing. For knowledge, a thirst. All he could, my mentor had taught me. The tongues of our lands I'd learned. Of all our plants and animals I know the names.
Risked that long a journey to learn new words?
A life of plenty I would have lived at home, for the beauty and import of my art are respected. But such a life would be unfulfilled. Great and diverse is the world, for a pace continues its creation. A riddle it is, which through symbols speaks. The world's tongue to learn I wish, the signs by which it speaks to discover, their syntax to master. Through this, to learn the principles of creation.
Alright guys, let's go for it.
Got some coin on me. This enough?
Start it is.
Costly craft.
Yet the costs do not end with coin. Need I shall also a jade stone of size substantial.
See what I can do.
Looks like I need to go mining. Find a pickaxe. Let's see what I can find in the shed. There we have it. Pickaxe. Acquire a hunk of jade.
Apparently, likely to find some small jade deposits northeast of Novigrad. Ought to try my luck there.
Okay, so that's gonna be northeast of Novigrad? That's a bit out of my way right now. Let's see where our main quest is taking us. Yeah, the main quest leads to Oxenfurt, so I'm gonna head there first, I think. I'll go mining for, I think it was rubies, right? Later on. And I am going to ride for a bit because this countryside is new. I have not been through this side of the lake just yet. Man, love these new areas.
Hey-ya!
And who knows, we might find ourselves in some trouble along the way. Runwich Lower Mill.
Slow now.
Is this just the mill, or is this an inn? Huh. I think this is just a peasant's house, not an inn. I was hoping for some Gwent players. Onward.
Choked to death on 3 pounds of steam. Your kind spreads disease.
Alright guys, where can we find Olgierd? Now that we've arrived at Oxenfurt. Oh, at the inn. That makes sense.
Black pudding cures any hangover.
Everything's got to turn and mix from time to time. The devil walked a crooked path, his heart a full of ire. No soul would lend him coin for drink, no wench would quench his fire.
Know what they say about you lot? If you seek justice, hire a witcher.
My fists are itching for
What are they doing?
Playing. Overgrown wains, you see. Have you any children, Geralt?
None.
Oh, yes. Forgot witches are sterile. Well, don't just stare at me. Tell me what brings you.
Ooh, we can play Gwent.
First time I've seen a saber like that. What's its origin?
A fear. It was a gift. Any soft-armed craven can hang a blade from his belt, prance about feigning danger, but my saber's a promise. If I reach for it, heads will roll. Mere sight of it quells the urge to duel, in shavers eager to face Olgierd von Everec, the infamous outlaw.
My medallion seems to think it's magic.
It thinks, eh? And I think you've never seen a better weapon.
Keep wondering how you turned the Ophiri into a beast. The more I think about it, the more I'm sure it was no run-of-the-mill curse.
This professional curiosity, or nosiness as common as the clap.
Desire to improve. Information could prove useful down the line.
In the future, you under the delusion you'll complete your tasks, live happily ever after.
Remains to be seen. So for now, admit it. A mage helped you, right?
I'll give you a hint. You're not the only one to fulfill wishes round here.
Odim transformed the Ophiri? It was your wish?
Nay. It was my doing alone. But you're right. It was no ordinary curse. Though I'll say no more. A curse I uttered in a moment of rage, with no thought to it actually taking hold.
Tell me, how'd you meet the Ophiri you turned into a beast?
Aren't you a nosy one?
What's it matter? You like to talk about yourself.
That I cannot deny. Ophiri was a dauphin on a voyage through lands unknown, to learn of their cultures and customs. He fell for a lass. As it happened, this woman was already important to me. But at the time, I was now compared to a noble from a foreign land. So her parents promised her hand to the Ophiri, though she loved me. If you'd only seen his feeble attempts at charm. When she asked why he travelled disguised as a common merchant, he said he was like the frog from the fairy tale. One kiss from her, and he turned into a prince. Wanted to be a frog. Became a frog.
Your band. Chosen some interesting specimens.
Interesting. How so? Common carousers and roughnecks. Every last one.
Where'd you dig them up?
Some have been with me ages. Others I gathered on the road. And a few found me themselves. They're company for drink and sport, at least. And ever since I began travelling with them, my old enemies have sat quiet as moles.
Well, guys, you know what that leaves.
You ever play Gwent?
An immortal demands you fulfill 3 wishes, and you've the gall to propose a round of Gwent.
Afraid to lose? No problem. I'll find someone else.
Believe that's the worst wind-up I've ever heard. Lay out your cards.
Oh, I will. Going for my Northern Realms deck. 2 decoys, Commander's Horn, times 3, 2 Scorches, 1 Biting Frost, Impenetrable Fog. All of my hero cards, basically. Zoltan, Dandelion, Avalok, Mysterious Elf. All my spies. I have pulled a lot of 6s out of my deck though. Let's fix that with a few more. Total unit card strength 197. Okay. And for my leader card. I'm gonna go with, yeah. Clear any weather effects at my will. Okay, guys. This looks pretty good. Let's do it. He is monsters. Should have brought more Biting Frost, but hey, I've got plenty of spies. Wow, why are you worth an 8? Oh, he's got a monster card that doubles the value of spies. Now that's interesting. I'll swap a decoy. Spy. And he decoys. Spy. And he spies on my side as well. I'll decoy that back. And he's passed. There we go. Well, before I play any more cards, let's do my free spy, basically. Huh. Yeah, he doubles the value of all spies played on the board, including his own. So let me scorch that 8, which will let me win with anything above 2, it looks like. I'll do my 5. It's interesting that I have so many hero cards, which make my Commander's Horns kind of useless. Oh, he's got Siri. Well, he has some good cards at least. Okay, he's gonna double siege. That's interesting. I'll keep playing heroes. There he goes. I'll play some siege as well. Ooh, he's got a Toad card, which scorches ranged. Ooh, that's a new card. Oh man, new Gwent cards, guys. Don't know if I can handle this. This is awesome. There we go. There's the muster. So I'm gonna play my dragon card here, which will scorch all of his 4s on the front row. Thank you. And he's going to play a better muster card. Okay. What else can I do here? I'm going to medic my archer. Okay, he's just trying to pass the time now. A worthless clear weather, so I'm going to scorch his 12. He's going to play rain. That'll make the value of my siege row here 1 and 1, which means I can safely double it and just save my clear weather for later. Okay, he has scorched my dragon card, which was actually a huge mistake for him because I have a medic. I'm going to immediately medic that thing back and scorch all of his 4s. Yeah, he's lost for sure. And he scorches the 7 again. Interesting. I'll drop my 10. And then my 8. He's already passed, so I'll drop a clear weather. And then double that 5 on ranged as well. There we go, guys.
Shite. Not much I detest more than losing. Well, my congratulations. This card's yours.
Thanks.
Yes, the toad card.
Vladimir sends his love.
You spoke to him? Impossible.
Did more than that. Fulfilled your wish. And talked to him extensively. Curious what he had to say? Fulfilled your wish. Your dead brother had himself one more day like those of old.
Very easy to say. But have you got any proof?
I do.
Vladimir's hand. It's unmistakable. You've done well, Witcher. Is that all? Or have you something else?
Gonna work on getting you Borsodi's house next.
Best of luck. Enjoy.
Plow it. Plow it all.
Looks like we're heading to the Oxenfurt auction house next. His second wish is to get the Borsodi house in his name. Before I head there though, guys, I'm going to stop off and put away some of these armors that I'm carrying around and also get stuff repaired. Looks like we've got a storm coming, so I'm going to go ahead and meditate, take care of storing those armors and repairing my stuff, and we'll catch back up here in a few minutes and head to the auction house together. Alright guys, I have dropped off some armor at my storage chest, and now it's time to visit the auction house.
This the Borsodi Brothers auction house?
Seems it.
Private Kleiner, you're on duty. Need I remind you, fraternizing with civilians is not allowed. Purpose of your visit?
Just curious. Redanian army regulars, right?
Lance Corporal Václav reporting, and this bloke's my subordinate, Private Kleiner.
Careful you don't piss yourself out of excitement.
You say something, soldier.
Not a thing.
Shouldn't you be somewhere? There's a war on, you know.
We was transferred here. All official. Written order 76 CWX. Mission, guard the auction house. Priority, high. Top, in fact.
Borsodi fella knows his way about the court. Helps the high rankings sell their war booty. Gets protection in return.
Private Kleiner, that's confidential military information.
Any of the owners home?
Meaning the one and sole owner, the esteemed host Borsodi? Aye, he is.
Need to talk to him.
Order 76 CWX is clear. Auctions only open to folk with invitations. Writ out in their names, plain and simple.
Gonna let that hold you back? Come on.
Afraid you're out of luck. Order 76 CWX, also held that Lance Corporal Václav stick a broomstick up his arse.
Kleiner, Need I remind you of the penalty for insulting a superior?
Who have we here? Geralt, the Witcher of Rivia.
Vimy Vivaldi, the banker from... Actually, where are you from?
Matters little, mate. Gold knows no boundaries. What's all the fash, Corporal Václav? Are you squabbling with my pal Geralt?
Master Vivaldi, sir, your esteemed associate, he weren't invited to the auction, and I've...
But I plough and have been, and he's coming with me. In you go, Geralt.
But my orders...
Fuck your orders! Need I take this up with the sergeant? Ha! I thought not. Now, stand to attention and shut your giggy.
Oh, the lads will be rolling back at the barracks.
Sut it! Now march! Round you go! 1, 2, 1, 2!
Appreciate the help.
Just note, always had a mind to see into old pals and clients.
Business with you's a pure pleasure, Vimy.
The dear departed wifey claimed the same. Ah! Folk are assembling. Auction's about to start. Time we went upstairs.
What did folk come to bid on? Any idea?
All kinds of valuables. Rare weaponry, exotica. But I've got my eye on a selection of canvases by the master portraitists at the Maribor School. Van de Nieuw and Longendijk.
Well, well. Never knew you to be a connoisseur.
Course I'm not. It's all muck and rubbish to me. Point of fact, I'll just wrap 'em in paper and lock 'em in the vault.
Why in the world do...
What do you mean, why, Geralt? I've got to diversify my investments, didn't I?
Could have sworn the Borsodi's auction house was in Novigrad.
It was, but they moved it. You see, Radovid offered Horst a preferential tax rate. 0%.
Huh. Pretty much unbeatable.
Aye, and I've nae seen a purer example of the benevolent state.
Actually, I'm really just here to talk to Horst Borsodi.
Oh, might be more of a problem than you'd expect.
Because?
An awful hermit, that one. Not a wee bit like his da, my little keep his soul. But Horst would like to show his heed during the auction. I'll introduce you then.
Be mighty indebted to you.
Think nothing of it. Only if I collect on loans and promissory notes. All right, up we go.
Egg, white gold, and mother of pearl with topaz insets. Sold to Madame Viewpan.
Dress of harky silk trimmed with amethyst beads at a starting price of 2,000 crowns.
This one probably also belonged to Sorceress.
Yes.
Fetish, maybe?
Stuffed unicorns.
Beautiful. But first blow would shatter them.
Those are some fancy swords.
Codex Redaniensis. Sole surviving copy.
Fabergé egg, white gold, and mother
From the collection of the Mage Aramis.
Oh, it's the
Sold
cheese.
to Madame Viewpan.
Dress of harky
Zeracanian spears.
silk with amethyst
Excellent
beads
adornments for any parlor wall.
starting price of 2,000
Good to know.
crowns.
Good day.
A giant's. Or maybe a Jotun's.
Is that a skull? Oh yeah, definitely a skull.
Goblet of fire. Wonder what it is.
Geralt, you thought of buying real estate. Could get you attractive.
Lovely sculpture. Probably end up adorning somebody's garden.
Fabergé egg, white gold, and
It's
mother
a
of
huge
pearl
axe.
with topaz insets. Sold
Hey.
to Madame Viewpan.
Dress of harky silk trimmed with amethyst beads at a starting price of
Auction won't start for a time yet, it seems.
Vimy, this is a banquet.
Aye? And?
I detest banquets. Vacuous conversation, food portions fit for a mouse, drinks that taste like piss.
Ah, it won't all be bad. Let me introduce you to some of my most interesting associates. Old hen there is Countess Mignole. Wager you'll have plenty to blather about with her. Prick in the corner's Hilbert. New coin, that one. Came into a right fortune playing Gwent. Ah, there's Yarmir, art dealer. A purer snob I've never known. But he knows paintings like no other. So, ready to chat someone up? It's not fitting for us to stand here like knobs. Oh, smell it, Geralt. That's the scent of coin.
Is she a merchant? Well, no. Where's that Gwent player? Let's not steal an onion.
Halbert! It's been years. Allow me to introduce yous. Geralt of Rivia.
Enchanted.
Pleasure's all mine.
How's it? Got your eye on any sparkly bits today?
Not really. I buy what strikes me fancy. I need something right sumptuous for me walls just now. Nilfgaard. I get it right?
Excuse me?
Your Gwent deck. It's Nilfgaard, innit? Come on, admit it.
Actually, he's correct there.
Seen right through me.
Ha! I knowed it. You don't look like one who easily agrees to a draw.
You ought to know, Hilbert. Geralt here's a positively superb player. Superb.
We got a minute before the auction starts, so... Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. Maybe around?
Oh yes, let's do it. Oh yeah, we're all in here, guys.
Suppose it's not whether you win or lose. Sure, I'm game.
Brilliant. I'll lay my cards out.
Naturally. Geralt, might I have a wee word?
What is it?
Well, mate, since I brought yous together, I do believe I'm owed a share of your winnings, if there are any. 10%. A finder's fee of sorts, okay?
Pretty clear now why you wanted us to meet.
One cardinal bit I've learnt in my trade, friend. Coin dinna stink. So, what'll it be?
Yeah, I can share. This is gonna be like taking candy from a baby anyway.
Well, you did help with the guards at the door. All right. 10% of any winnings is yours.
Any chance for a 15?
Don't push it, Vimy. All right. Game on.
Now, this is what I'm talking about. High stakes Gwent. Okay. Unit cards look good. Let's crush this guy. He's also Nilfgaard. Okay, looking good, looking good. I think I'll swap one medic here for a 15. Acceptable. And my question is, what is his king card? Restores a unit... Wait, no. Abilities that restore a unit to the battlefield. Restore a randomly chosen unit. Affects both players. Okay. So if I medic, he medics randomly as well, I think? That's confusing. Okay guys, I'm gonna go heavy on close combat here. He's gonna spy. I will decoy. He decoys my spy. As you do. Spy him. There we go, 2 15s. And yes, I got another decoy. So I'm gonna decoy my spy back again. And he's passed. I'm going to use my spy. And I have yet another spy. Let's just go ahead and use that because... There we go. I can then use my dragon here to scorch both of those 7s. And that puts me in the lead. Perfect. I've got a medic for both of those cards. I can also steal one of his spies back, one of my spies back, by taking it from his discard pile next turn. I've got 10. I'm in the lead. I'm gonna take that victory. This round is gonna get crazy. I'll take the spy. He's going to medic spy. Okay. I may actually let him have this round so that I can medic this spy once again. I will have to sacrifice medicing either my other 3 that multiplies or the dragon. But a spy for free is too tempting. I'll make him work for it though. I'll put a 15 down. Ooh, Odim. Which is a triple vampire card? Or something. Darkness. That's creepy, okay. I'm actually still in the lead, so... Yeah, I'll go ahead and pass. Let him have the second round for free. More cards for the last. Another Odin. Okay. He's going to play at 10. I'm going to medic. Oh, I don't get to choose what gets medicked. Okay. That's what that card does. Interesting. That's devious. Or maybe I do. I'm actually very confused about what's happening here. Well, that got me another spy at least. There we go. There's a medic. Is he gonna play any 10s, I wonder? I'll play a 15 hero for now. He also had a spy left. Let me go ahead and medic my dragon and scorch his 9. There we go. Ooh, he scorches both of my 7s. Well played. That was very well played. Okay. Do a 6. He's got 5 cards left. What did he just decoy? Okay, the spy, I was gonna say. There we go. He's got 2 10s down. I'm gonna scorch down and get both of those while I can. Hey, it's Triss. Haven't seen her in a long time. In the AI text. 10 hero there. Clear weather. He is stalling. Do a 6 on siege. He spies again. Let me go ahead and double that entire row right there. Another spy. Okay. I'm actually not going to use my frost here to pass a turn because that would let him scorch the entire row if he has a decoy card to take that dragon off the board and put it back down again. Okay, he scorches the 18. We get a 12 up there. Geralt of Rivia. He's got 2 cards left. Thankfully that 14 is protecting these 12s from another Scorch. Yeah, definitely thankfully. So you know what? I actually am going to Frost just to protect those multipliers there in the first row. Okay, he's got no more Scorches, thankfully. It's passed. Let's do a multiplier, and then clear it up for a total score of 128. Yes. That was a really interesting match, man.
Unbelievable, I don't buy it. You cheated, you must have, something. Hexed me or whatnot.
Oh, I'd be careful with the gab, Hilbert. Afore Geralt takes a mind to demanding satisfaction.
You give it to him, you damn midget. You bearded pinchfist.
Oh, interest will be a right bit higher when that bugger next comes round asking for a loan.
Ooh. That was awesome. 450 crowns. Alright, who's next? How about Mr. Art Collector up here?
Yaramir, might we trouble ye a wee spell?
Greetings, Vivaldi. Who's this?
Geralt of Rivia, Witcher.
Thought you might have a blether with us. About the paintings on the block today.
Ah, sniffing for a quick turnaround as usual, are we?
Pot calling the kettle black, I'd say. Do a lively trade in canvases yourself, my friend. True?
Yet first they delight my eyes, whereas you treat them as mere promissory notes. The only arts that interest you are those culinary. What about you, Witcher? Do you know anything about paintings?
Realize this might be hard to believe, given my crude-looking mug. But yeah, I know a thing or two.
Truly? We ought to see what. Do you know our friend Vivaldi is in possession of 5 canvases by Van der Nobe? Yet he cannot distinguish them from landscapes at 5 crowns apiece.
I shan't pretend it's otherwise.
Yet for you, my dear connoisseur Witcher, that should present not the slightest problem, so do tell which of these is the handiwork of Edward van der Nobe, the master from Maribor.
The battle piece, if I'm not mistaken.
You err deeply. I bid you adieu.
What a jackass.
Ah, fuck him. Typical arstic cunt. I've grown accustomed.
Well, was worth
Funny,
a shot.
Duke Clivet declared bankruptcy. And that ring on his finger. Shite, is it flat?
That would look splendid in the boudoir.
I've not seen you before among the well-heeled.
Is there a merchant downstairs? Oh. Now the marker is upstairs. Is it? Oh, it's Vivaldi.
Greetings to the Honourable Countess. Madam, allow me to introduce my dear friend, Geralt of Rivia.
Witcher of the School of the Wolf.
Forgive me, but have we had the pleasure?
No, but your guild is unmistakable. Your medallion.
Take note, Geralt. Countess Mignol is an eminent collector of Vitaminaica.
What now?
All manner of objects related to the witcherly profession. Swords, gear, medallions.
Mind if I ask how the Countess became interested in us, humble monster slayers?
I've some pleasant associations, dating from my oh-so-distant youth.
Didn't you say such things, Countess? You look right fetching to me.
That's very kind, Master Vivaldi. But apart from my Vitaminaica, I also own a number of mirrors.
Your most prized piece, what would it be?
An armor element. An antique. School of the Wolf. From 1234.
Classic. Is it up for sale?
I fear not. It's a memento. One of great sentimental value.
But perhaps the Countess has got other Witcher curios she's willing to part with. Or acquire. Perhaps you could trade. I'd charge 5%. A modest transaction fee.
Vivaldi. Let's take a look.
Vimy, never seen anyone so good at laying their mitts on coin that clinked within earshot. But what the hell? See if we can't make a deal.
What do we have here? Viper armor. Superior Blizzard. Marlborough Forest. Petrie's Filter. Yeah, we're gonna get all of this, guys. And what can I sell? Not much, it looks like. What, no monster parts for you? Here, take this map of Skellige. Anything else? Take all these Skellige maps, actually. And you know what? Here's a Catacan trophy for your collection.
Does the Countess have her eye on anything particular today?
No, but Horst Borsodi insisted he would put up something that would be of interest.
Did he happen to say what it was?
No. Oh, you know what he's like. A walking enigma. On another topic, Master Geralt, I was wondering if you'd be willing to help a lady in need.
Depends on the nature of the need.
Oh, it's quite the trifle. I stepped out onto the balcony a moment ago. I dropped an earring while there. I couldn't find it. It must have fallen through the floorboards. Perhaps you, with your cat eyes.
Okay.
Not a problem. I'll go right away.
I shall be much obliged.
See you in a minute, Vimy.
Vivaldi, perusing the room for any and all to fleece.
Well, you're not wrong.
Hang on. Hello there. Are you Geralt? Geralt of Rivia? I heard a bard sing your praises not long past.
I met a colleague of yours once. Berenbeer, I believe his name was.
Did he say Boromir?
Greetings, ladies, gentlemen, and the rest.
I do want to warn you guys that the following conversation does contain main story spoilers. If you have not completed the main story for The Witcher 3, click the button on the screen right now to skip ahead, or skip about 3 minutes from now.
Some spilled wine. Nothing else. There's no earring out here, is there?
None.
Maybe the Countess would care to explain what this is about, all jokes aside.
Forgive me. God, this is so embarrassing. Do you know Vesemir? He was a tinge shorter than you, wore a mustache.
Do I know him? Man taught me everything I know.
What? How is he, if you don't mind my asking?
Don't mind at all. But before I answer, I also wouldn't mind knowing how you knew each other.
Oh, I've told no one. Not ever. But I suppose I owe you an explanation. It was the winter of 1234. A beast prowled the streets of Oxenford. A fledder, I believe. A contract was issued, a notice posted, and a witcher appeared. Vesemir, of the School of the Wolf. He came through our estate, tracking the beast. Our eyes met. Something sparked. I wrote him a message, asked my governess to deliver it. He visited, under the cover of night, night after night. On one such occasion, my father heard something. Vesemir had to flee. So quickly, he left behind his gambeson.
Ah, the first piece. The start of your collection.
Yes, but also the end of our love. Father had an arrest warrant issued, then quickly married me off. I was fortunate. My husband died young, leaving me a sizable fortune. And thus, I have lived on memories.
Afraid I have bad news.
Oh? Please tell me, did he at least die like a witcher?
No. He died like a hero.
There is that. I thank you for tolerating a decrepit madwoman so elegantly.
Please don't say that.
I am old and I am wealthy. I may say what I please. And now, be so kind and leave me to my thoughts.
That brings up some rough memories from the main quest.
The auction will begin shortly. Take your places, please.
Ah, at long last. Come with me to the fort. We won't see much elsewise.
Awkward roll.
Vimy, listen. Forgot to ask you, how's this auction going to work?
They'll bring out 3 lots to start with. Once they've sold, or not, there'll be an intermission. Horst Vasodi will probably appear then. That's when I'll introduce yous.
Counting on it.
In the meantime, have you got a budget? You prepared to bid?
Of course I will. Went to the trouble to sneak me in here. I'd be an ass not to take a stab.
Ha! I knew the bug would get you.
Esteemed ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. I hereby open the auction. Ladies and gentlemen, lot number 1 is a brass figurine from the collection of the infamous Count Romilly. Rumor has it the figure harbors a treasure inside. A rumor one may prove or disprove solely by destroying the beautiful bauble itself. Starting price? Quite the bargain at 50 crowns. Any advance? With Master Hilbert at 100.
To Countess Mignol, now at 150. Do I hear 200? Might I have an advance? The white-haired gentleman enters a bid of 200. Do we have 250? 200 once?
Hey, it's cool
twice,
looking.
Thrice? Splendid Countess Mignol bids 250. Do I hear 300? My, this is lively. I've 300 going once, going twice. Do we have 350? 300 thrice, and sold to the white-haired fellow. Lot number 1, the mysterious brass figurine. Proceeding now to lot number 2. A canvas by the young Novigrad artist Van Rohe, Starry Night over the Pontar. Charming piece. Truly a bargain at 20 crowns. Ladies and gentlemen, 20 crowns, it's practically naught. Yes, the gentleman with the cat eyes, at 20. Do I hear 30? 20 going once, going twice, going thrice? Sold! Van Rohe's Starry Night over the Pontar to the gentleman with the cat eyes. Lot number 3, ladies and gentlemen. A true rarity, scarce as hen's teeth. Spectacles. A frame of gold, mountain crystal lenses polished by the tiny dexterous hands of the gnome masters. Once the property of the famed hired assassin known as the Professor. Starting price of 200 crowns. Anyone tempted? Gwent Maestro Hilbert offers an advance of 50. Do I have 3? My, haven't we livened up? 300 from Yaromir Ivanovich Zaitsev. Going once? Twice? Incredible! With the white-haired gentleman now, good folk, at 350 crowns. A generous offer indeed. Any advance? 350 going once? Going twice? Sold! Invaluable spectacles to the white-haired gentleman. Exceedingly glad they'll be useful. May they serve you well, sir. Oh, the excitement. With the 3 lots behind us, we'll go to an intermission. Amenities abound. Please partake. We'll resume shortly.
Oh, Geralt, look! Horst Basudi! Come on before some other cocksuckers steal him. Just, well, don't expect a warm welcome. Greetings, Horst. Allow me to introduce a dear friend and associate, Geralt of Rivia, who
comes uninvited.
Forgot my manners. Forgive me. The teaching at Kaer Morhen, well, etiquette wasn't high on the list. Scandalous.
That's plain to see.
got the distinct impression the two of yous started off on the wrong foot. Perhaps we should raise a toast to...
What's one like you want from one like me?
Right. Let's dispense with the niceties. Maximilian Borsodi's house. Gotta lay my hands on it, whatever it...
What? Where did you learn of it?
Gentlemen, no reason to lose our composure. Raise our voices.
I ask you, where did you learn of it?
Whoa, come on now.
Where?
From Olgierd von Everek. Name mean anything to you?
It does. Guards, escort the Witcher out. And he's not to enter, not alone, not hand in hand with Hierarch Hamilfart.
Honestly, he asked a question. It were a simple inquiry.
One more word, and I shall move my accounts to the competition.
Sorry, mate, but...
No reason to trouble the guards, Horst. I'll go willingly.
I don't recall giving you a choice in the matter. Kick his swiving mutated ass out.
Your swords, master. Law says we're to return them. Law don't say when, though. So we'll do it, aye. Just after we beat the singing shite out of the honourable gentleman.
Gathering place for the elite, truly. Come on, lads. Let's loosen our muscles a bit.
Oh yeah.
Smells of gooseberries!
Yeah.
Come on.
Oh, Wolf Pop's got teeth!
Come on, get him, Geralt. Yes, close, but I got him.
Law says if you see someone hurt, you should summon a medic. Law doesn't say how fast, though, so you can sit tight a while.
Seems true what they say. Sword or no sword, a witcher brings gold.
Not in the mood for your peasant wisdom. Who the hell are you?
If all goes well, dare say I'm your partner.
Don't need any partners.
Oh, I don't know about that. No chance you'll lay your hands on Max Bossodi's house alone.
How do you know I was looking for the house?
I was at the auction. Disguised, of course. That argument on the topic was hard to miss.
Get to the point, if you can.
To get this house, you need to get into the vault. And there's no way Horst will let you in there out of the kindness of his heart.
A heist. Don't like that idea one bit.
Got any others? Find the herbalist, lives near Oxenford. Ask for some yarrow extract. He'll know why you've come.
If this is a trap of some sort.
Be seeing you, I hope.
I think we have the same armor. Go to the herbalist's hut and give the password. Well guys, it looks like we've got a heist ahead of us and some intrigue surrounding the auction house and the house that we were supposed to be buying, but that's gonna have to wait until next time. We're out of time for this episode. Thanks for watching guys, I'll see you next time.